When the price of gas goes up, it affects everyone who's driving. When the price of diesel goes up, it affects all of us. The roads around the Port of Oakland were jammed with trucks, moving goods from all over the world to their destinations. But the attack on Iran just made everything a lot more expensive. Manuel Porras just spent $500 to fill his tank. The price per gallon, $6.36.
It went from $5.49 over $1.
What does that do to you?
It takes the money from my family because I'm paying more for the fuel.
Across the Bay Area, the price for diesel fuel is skyrocketing, and Bill Aboudi, owner of AB Trucking in Oakland, says it won't just be the truckers paying that bill.
We have fuel surcharges built in, but this is like completely out of the norm. And so, no, we haven't, it's too fast for us to react, but we have to do something, otherwise we'll be losing money. We can't stay in business.
Aboudi says it will happen quick. He says the cost of diesel fuel for delivery trucks and the bunker fuel that powers container ships are going up so fast that even goods already en route are increasing in cost as they make their way to the U.S.
So it's a double whammy. That customer thinking that he's going to have $1,000 for the delivery, it's all of a sudden it's going to be $1,200. So that makes an impact on the cost of goods going to the store shelves.
It is in the stores that the ultimate price will be paid. Jeff Belisario heads up the Bay Area Council, a nonprofit economic policy group.
So I do think the inflationary concerns are pretty big here. We were seeing inflation come down, and now I think you talk to most economists, and the expectation is that inflation numbers are going to come up in the next few readings.
He says the Fed already dropped interest rates to reduce inflation, and it had been heading down. But now, with a weakening jobs report, there may be no easy way to control it.
And now we're at a spot where if inflation is going back up, Federal Reserve with monetary policy, we don't really have levers to tackle rising inflation and kind of a slowdown in the labor market. So those two things combined could tilt the U.S. into a recession.
Belisario says it will depend on how long fuel prices stay high and how resilient the consumers are. But he warned that with the last big inflation spike following COVID, people hadn't done much spending and had money saved up. This time, they don't have that cushion. As for Manuel Porras, he says he and his fellow truckers cannot continue if they can't pass the cost on to the consumer.
They are planning to put their trucks out of service because they cannot afford the prices on the fuel.
And if the trucks ever do stop running, there won't be much left on the shelves to complain about.